Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be doing my cash cows round 9. It should be a pretty short video as there isn't much to talk about in terms of rookies, as we really haven't had that good midfielder rookie or mid forward rookie or defender forward rookie. It's been a lot of key forwards and key defenders these last couple of weeks, or guys that just have terrible job security. So we've only really got one option, I think, in Drury at the moment. And yeah, so before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, I've set the filter up 299, all positions selected to play, and the only real guy here that isn't in my team at the moment is Harry Sharp here, 56. And he's got a break even, if we look down here, of 9. So I think we can hold another week off of getting him and look and see if he gets another 60 or 70, because at 270k or something like that, getting out of the likes of Cowan, or even just getting out of Wilmot and putting him in that midfield for me, and having Illand over here, and Cowan's just in there in case of a loophole. But having him in there can save me 100k, and that will enable me to upgrade like Warple or something else like that next week. But if he does get, say, a 50 score, as I suspect he'll go up probably 30 or so k and get to that 275k range. But we'll see what Wilmot does, as Wilmot might score a 60 or 70, and he might continue his cash gen slowly but surely every like month, going up by about 20-30k. And then, so that's basically that. Artie Jones played 6 games, so wouldn't go for him. Tom Berry, I think, is just too highly priced at what we want him for that. Tracy is a key forward from memory, and Angwin got injured, but so he's now sitting with a break even now for Angwin of 21, so I wouldn't go there anymore, just because he's gone 54, 45, 24, and I think he's a big risk of being subbed out, so I wouldn't go for that. Evans, wouldn't go for him, to be honest. He didn't look, he's gone to 8 and 20, and yeah, both times sub. And I mean, I'll just look quickly in case he is sub again. But we look here, we go to, where are they, Ports, we go and we go, was it Evans that we're talking about? Francis Evans, he is playing, so he could be an option, but I think we have the luxury with him of waiting a week, as if we look at Evans, I suspect his break-even is like, his break-even is 47, so we have definitely a lot of time with him. Might even be a 2 or 3 week burner, and then we pick him up at 250k finally when he resets his break-even, and he gets the like of this 8 score really down near the game 5, like 5th previous game, or even out of the rotation, as that will really help. But I don't know about his job security, probably need to look into that more. And then you've got here Ollie Dempster, 19, 30%, so he was a sub. And you've got here also, where are they here? Let's see, Jacob Willis, is he on the bench here? Nope, not following, obviously. Henry Dempsey, half forward, so we'll see what his job security is, but I think we definitely have a little bit of time with him. Did he play last year? I want to say he played last year and didn't put up the fancy numbers that we kind of want. Yeah, 2 games, 29. Was he a sub? I can't tell because the AFL app doesn't want to, or this app doesn't want to do it. But yeah, he certainly needs to, I think we just need to wait on him. 200k guy, so certainly a downgrade option in the future, because he does have the good buy as well, the better buy, in that there'll be enough players to cover him in that round. So you can actually really stack up on like rookies or lower priced guys from Gold Coast, if they have good Gold Coast and Geelong, if they have good job security that you think can score big in the other buys, as you'll have enough cover in their buy round, because there's only 18 needed scores, so you could have effectively 12 guys out in that round and still have the max, the minimum needed to put up all scorers. So that's really positive, and that's why I'm sort of leaning into this Aitken, Powell and McPherson, as well as Tom Stewart, is because I don't think I'll miss many points if I put up if I have all of them there, because I think I'll only probably miss out on like 40 or so points, and 40 points to get rid of another potentially 2 or 3 guys in a buy round will be huge. So there's that. Also, I have Ullin playing as well, so one of my red dots will be in that round as well, and he's potential to actually come back in. If the perfect scenario for me would be Aiken survives until the bye, then trade him out in the bye to a round 12 guy with some cash, and Ullin comes back after the bye. That would be the perfect scenario. But Ullin not playing, he was close. He's starting to get back to, I think he's going to start coming. He's the potential to knock Aikens off or someone else off soon. But there is literally no one else to talk about here that's worthwhile at all at the moment in the 200k region. In the 300k region, you've got Williams, and this is one that we missed. Just putting it out, we just missed him. He was putting up all right numbers, and I sort of wasn't taking much notice, wasn't really looking into him as much as because he's a port guy. It wasn't like a Swans guy, a Swans rookie I'd be looking a lot more into as I would watch their games in full. So I sort of just didn't notice him in his debut game. Was he 200k guy? Yeah, 200k. And then he put up another 46, and I didn't think anything of it, but then he I think got subbed out or subbed in this 32, so I thought this is a no-go for him, but then he's gone 67, 92. He's been absolutely huge recently, and if we look at their run, he's got North this week, so if you wanted to go, I would say go him over the likes of Aitken, and that would be a massive plus, as I think he'll close the gap from, what is it now, 80k, and if we look here at Williams, if we go down here, Williams and Aiken -3 difference in favour of Williams, but he's also got 80k difference. So if they scored the same score, I think he'd go up another 5 to 10k. So I think he closes the gap between him and Aikens by like 5 or so k across the week, as they're going to both go probably 80 or so. And now let's move back here. Mackay went Bedford, no, a miss. Humphrey, what's Humphrey's break even now? Humphrey is 30, so I wouldn't go there for Humphrey either, as he is a sub-out candidate. Mahoney, Petruccelli, Rotham, no one else here really as well. Bergman is back and scored 57, so he's one to, I guess, keep an eye out on, but I don't expect him to score well. And Weddle scored a 46, so I wouldn't go there either, and he's sort of too expensive anyway. Anyone else here? So who was there anyone? I was just thinking of someone, but they've just forgotten about them, honestly. 400k guys, and also just wanted to put out there that Mitchell actually looks good for his job security now. He's evaded the CJ dropping, and so he evaded that week, and then CJ's come back and they've gotten rid of, what is it, Scrimshaw, I want to say. I can just look at these. Got rid of McDonald, was a forced change. Green just had a shocker. Scrimshaw, and then you look, omitted. So that's really good. Bramble as well as a sub. He's gone as well. But I expect him or Scrimshaw to potentially be the sub, which probably isn't the best thing, because Mitchell could be a sub-out target, and that's why I want him on the bench only, and that's why I've gone for the two rookies into one on field, one up, one down, basically, and that's the sole reason I've done it, because I do not like his I guess his security on field at the moment should be fine, because I expect it to be probably Scrimshaw to play, and then you've got you're probably going to actually see the likes of Warple off ball does not entice me now. Mackenzie on ball, that's not the best. But you've got like a lot of people they could potentially sub out. So we'll just have to wait and see with that, and just hope that Mitchell just gains cash, because he is a real big potential get out of him very quickly now, like in a week's time. You've also got Samson Ryan at 404k. He's just doing his thing. I think he's going to be a trade out either this next week or the week after, as Nankervis will be back one of those 2 weeks, and you've got to get out of Samson Ryan, got to get him to potentially, there is murmurs of, I believe, a Port guy, 200k, ruck. Let's see, who was it? Someone brought it up on Twitter. Vestantini or whatever his name is. He's been pretty close, so potentially he comes in and you can use him as a round 15 guy and just use him as, I guess, a way to gain more cash out of Ryan, as Ryan is also a round 15, so it doesn't change anything there for me. So that'll just be a get cash off the bench and on field, and that'll enable me to get rid of like Hollands or an Ashcroft or something like that as these. My biggest worries now in the next couple weeks are probably these three down here, as they are three guys that could be rested anytime. So that's why I have a lot of these guys I'm sticking by, as they have good job security at the moment. Wilmot, so I want to keep him. And Mitchell has an all right job security. At least he's staying on the ground, so that's why I'm keeping him. And then you've got anyone else really. We talked about Wilmot. Just going to hope that he goes above 50, starts that cash gen again. I mean, if you look here, I think he needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this Collingwood game, if he can get a 50 score, I think his break even will probably drop down to like 40, and that'll be really good. But then he has a 57 to get out, and then a 22, 65, 34. So we just need to see consistent 60s from him, and that'll get him up to the 400, 450k range. And then you can trade out, and you could have had a guy, Wilmot, be gaining cash when a lot of people are going for other guys, a lot of riskier key defenders, etc., who won't gain, I guess, cash or be a better emergency score. Like if Wilmot, he isn't playing till like Sunday or something, I don't think. I think they have the late game. Where do they play? They play Saturday night, so he isn't a loophole option, but I've just got Aiken set in here as the emergency just so that I can get Cowan on field. To help with I'm going to risk it, I think, with Golden VC, I think, is what the plan is, but it might be Petrarca but I'll talk through that in the next video. But yeah, there isn't much to talk about here. I've sort of rambled on a little bit into what's going to be the topics in the next video. I should switch back here, as that'll be my team reveal for the next round, as there isn't much rookie wise. You're basically just sticking with the rookies that you've got at the moment and trying to ship off Philippou, Davey, any other rookies. Van Rooyen, even though he's got his suspension dropped, he should be shipped off because of his break even. Anyone that's even Wilmot, if you have the ability to get rid of him. And yeah, so that's the video there, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks guys, goodbye.